Hi, Sagittarius. It's Rose from Sacred Waters Tarot, here to bring you your timeless reading for the very, very end of August 2024 for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stelliums, and Cross Watchers of Sagittarius. Cross Watchers, you can find a lot of information about your person here, especially if there's no contact or ghosting going on between the two of you, or it can be just, another person. Okay. Please don't take anything too seriously that does not resonate with you. Just leave that message for somebody else, as this is a general reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stelliums, and of course, Cross Watchers. Okay, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, I would love to hear from you. You can contact me at sacredwaterstarot@gmail.com for a 45-minute reading. I'm also running a Groupon special, and it's in the description box, and I'll pin it to the comments. I have a 30-minute reading, a 15-minute reading, a 3-question text, and a 1-question burning question text. Okay, so it's all there for you, and there's something for everyone. If you have found this channel and you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing, as it is free to subscribe. Liking is free, sharing is free. Maybe you want to share with a loved one who could benefit from hearing these messages. Maybe it'll resonate with them, or maybe it resonates with you and you want to share it. Keep the comments coming, guys. I love it. Okay. And if you don't want to comment for personal reasons, that's okay. This little channel is growing. Please consider leaving me a purple heart emoji or your favorite emoji. With that, let's get into your reading, guys. Like I said, I'm recording this on the 29th of August, but whenever you find these messages, that will be the time for you to hear these messages. Okay. Like I said, it's a general reading though, so swap it up, flip it, reverse it for your energy. And we have a new moon coming up on the 2nd in the sign of Virgo. So if you want to take the opportunity to do a new moon ritual and bring in what you want, manifest what you want, prosperity, love, abundance, all that good stuff. Okay, let's get into your reading, Saggies. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stelliums, and Cross Watchers, my fiery little Saggies. Okay. I also have a link to Cafe Astrology. You can check out your birth, type in your birth information if you don't have your chart done, and see what other placements you have. And then I would watch those other videos for your other placements, okay? Because it's very important to know your sun, moon, rising, Venus, stelliums. And what stellium is actually, it's not that rare. People say it's rare, but I see it a lot. It's where you have 3 or more planets with the same sign. So you definitely want to check out that, right? So, okay, let's get into your reading. The recent past regarding your energy is a Knight of Swords. So you had a quick message come through, like a DM or like in Messenger or one of your socials. Quick message come through from an Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini. Okay, could have been you that sent a quick message to somebody, in the recent past. It was very informative, but it was very quick. So it had a lot to say in a very short message. Okay. It was the message of the truth. So if you were waiting to hear something, you were hanging, if you were waiting to hear something in the past, in the recent past, you recently got the answer that you were searching for, or maybe some type of truth revealed, or so just some type of message about something that is actually true. Okay. So let's see what the current energy is. Ooh, the Magician. Very nice. Strong Virgo energy, strong Gemini energy. So this could have been a Gemini who messaged you, or you could have Gemini in your rising or your Venus or your moon. Crosswatcher, this can be you. But the Magician is the absolute, highest manifester of abundance, of prosperity, of good health, of good wealth, of good fortune, of love, of anything that, it's the Alchemist card. Okay. Very strong Virgo energy, very strong Gemini energy. Okay. The Magician has everything the Magician needs to have a beautiful ceremony to make things happen. They represent earth, they represent air, they represent fire, they represent water. They do everything very practical. Maybe they do things with the earth, in the earth, like they do magical ceremonies with the earth. This can be your energy, Sagittarius. If you're into the law of attraction, or maybe you are a white witch, or maybe you are a light worker, maybe you're a Reiki healer, maybe you're a shaman, maybe you're going to somebody who's, um, maybe you got the message, right? It's for some of you, you got the message that this magician, this wizard, this shaman, this healer, has an available spot for you to go see them and maybe seek knowledge, get a tarot card reading, get a rune reading, or maybe they're teaching you a meditation. They're teaching you about your soul contract. They're teaching you about the Akashic records. That keeps coming up. Teaching you about maybe a different type of spiritual practice, maybe sacred Wicca, sacred Wicca, or paganism, Celtic mythology, Hindu mythology, something very mystical. You know, maybe you have Virgo strong in your rising, which would make you very intuitive. Maybe you have Virgo moon in your house of the mystic, so that works very well with the magician. Whatever it is, I feel like a message came through. This magician is available to give you some type of services, or vice versa. You could be the magician. Okay, Sagittarius will be different for all of you. Six of Swords in the reverse. So in your current energy, your recent past, you got a message that came through, and I have a feeling it involves doing something with the magician, or something, something manifesting something positive, right? But for whatever reason, in the future, it stops you from moving forward from something. So it could be a relationship that maybe you were thinking about, where is this going? Maybe should I move on towards calmer waters? Maybe you've been arguing with your partner lately, or it can be like a friendship or a family dynamic that you needed to be enlightened on, like, why is this happening to me? Like, what's going on with my family? I'm not getting along with my family. I'm not getting along with my friends. I'm not getting along with my business partner, my coworker, my romantic partner. But the magician might be telling you to, cancel your future plans if you're thinking about moving on towards calmer waters, or thinking about moving on, or maybe the other person was talking to you about moving on. I don't think that's happening. I think you're staying right where you are and dealing with the situation. You know, you're getting into communicating. You're not going to move on, and you're not going to move forward. You're going to communicate. You're going to try and work something out. And the magician is here to help you make a negative into a positive. Okay. So let's see. The King of Cups in the reverse. So yeah, many of you are reconciling with your partner, who is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but they have issues. Okay. Maybe you're seeking, like, I know you're seeking some type of knowledge, some esoteric knowledge, or some type of psychic, you're looking beyond the veil as to why you're having problems with your person, whether you should stay or whether you should go. This can definitely be your energy too, Sagittarius, if you have strong Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces placements in your chart, or it can be your partner, or it can be your ex-partner. For whatever it is, you're not moving forward. Okay. For some of you, maybe you are breaking up with your ex, or you are breaking up with your current partner, but you're not leaving. They're the ones to go, if you were living together or something like that. We'll get into it. We'll clarify. Let me go to the past. I like to go back, guys. I like to know exactly what happened in the past. Like I said, the King of Cups can be your energy, Sagittarius. Let me know in the comments. Page of Wands in the reverse. On top of the Knight of Swords. These can be messengers. These can be your kids that you have together with this person. This can be this person's children, or your children only, or maybe the children that you have together, whatever, blended family, maybe not. But it looks like maybe a message came through that was like something that made you angry, something that made you mad, or made your partner angry, or your partner mad. Okay, let me see what this is. Death. Whatever happened, you weren't able to move forward from this, or your partner wasn't able to move forward from this. There was no transformation. There was no growth. There was no moving forward. So somebody was not forgiving somebody for doing something wrong. Okay? Maybe you got a message from a third party in regards to your partner, that they were doing something wrong behind your back. And maybe it's happened last October, okay? Because this is the recent past, but I went back. So something might have happened last October, and you didn't hear about it until maybe August, okay? And now you're dealing with it. And even though it happened already to you, that's, like, I think you felt it because it was something that kept you down. Like, I think you felt it, like, spiritually, you felt something was wrong, or your partner or something. And now you're trying to see if you can, work this out, because for a long time you weren't able to, or for a long time you didn't know. Let me see what this magician is all about here. Ace of Cups. So this is definitely somebody that you're in love with, and somebody who's in love with you. It can be the King of Cups from the reverse energy. Um, it looks like, Saggy, if you are involved with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, male or female, gender fluid right now, swap it up, flip it, reverse it for your energy. Okay. You're both, you both love each other. You both have love for each other. Okay. Something might have happened in the past, and you guys decided to work it out and stick it together. But now it's almost like it's coming up again, the issue, and you're not sure. But you know that you have love for this person. You know this person has love for you. Okay. Who's this King of Cups in reverse? The Moon. Cancer or Pisces. I'm getting a female energy, so this can be you, Sagittarius, if you have a strong Cancer placement somewhere. Maybe you are a Cancer Sun and Sag Moon. Maybe you're Pisces Moon, Sagittarius. You could have Pisces Moon, which makes you very psychic. Okay. It could have been that a psychic told you that your partner is unfaithful, or that your partner has is going through a hard time. Something about this person's mother. Let's see here. Give me more information about this Moon card. Spirit. Oh, guys, I forgot to tell you before I did your reading, I prayed to God and Goddess the Most High, my spirit guides, my guardian angel, my ancestors, and those who walk with me beyond the veil, to give you these messages. Let's see what this Moon is about. Something hidden, something secret. The Knight of Wands in the upright position. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. It can be your child. Maybe your child has gifts. Maybe you have gifts that you've had since you were a teenager, and now they're coming out, and now you're being able to pick up on your partner's energy, okay, or your ex's energy. Because I feel this is you, Sagittarius, when you were younger, um, diving into astrology or tarot or any type of divination. Maybe you're just psychic. Maybe you see spirits, you speak to spirits, you work with the Moon energy, you work with the divine feminine energy. You are divine feminine. And you have a lot of passion for what you do, and you're very good at what you do, Sagittarius. Maybe your partner has a problem with that. Maybe your partner is used to you being a stay-at-home mom, or a stay-at-home wife, or just stay-at-home partner. Maybe your family is having a problem with what you want to do moving forward with your life. You want to take on more of a mystical life, a more of a spiritual based life, a more of a plant based living, eating, even everything. You want to change, and somebody is not willing to change. It can be a Sagittarius. This King of Cups can be a Sagittarius. I mean, Scorpio. This can be, the King of Cups can be a Scorpio here that's not willing to move forward with what you believe in. And this is something that this gift that you've had since you were a child, since you were a teenager. Okay. And your partner just doesn't get it. Okay, so that could be a problem in your relationship. It really shouldn't be. We should not have to argue with our partner about politics. If we have different political views or different spiritual views, it shouldn't be a problem unless somebody keeps bringing it up in negatively, or you're forcing someone to believe what you believe. That's not good. You can be doing that, Sagittarius. That's why we do these readings. Maybe Spirit wants you to not force your partner to be on this path with you. Maybe you're going to go out on this path alone. Doesn't mean you're going to separate. But for some of you, maybe you're thinking about moving on towards calmer waters without your partner, just based on beliefs. Or it can be your partner that refuses to stop talking about what they believe in, and what all the faults they see in you. Okay, and they don't believe in you, um which is sad. I'm sorry. If you don't have the support, then I can understand why you'd want to go. Maybe you're working it out. Okay, let's see. Four of Pentacles reversed. Right now, you're keeping your all your like your I feel like your resources, you're keeping very much to yourself, Sagittarius. You're not telling too many people what's going on in your marriage, or what's going on in your partnership, or your relationship, or your family dynamic, or whatever it is. It's be different for all of you. General reading, guys. Swap it up, flip it, reverse it. Okay. You're being overly protective of yourself, Sagittarius, which is fine. Okay. So whatever this magician is telling you, however this magician is guiding you, maybe you are the magician, you are the alchemist here, but you're keeping everything to yourself. And that's the right way to do things. You're 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 like saying, what, my partner does not want to hear about it, so I'm just going to keep it to myself, and I'm going to be very protective of what I have, because this may not work out. Okay. The Devil energy. Saggies, you could be um you had an appointment come through with this alchemist, because alchemist is like a witch doctor, or a wizard, a shaman, a healer, because somebody placed a spell on you, or on your marriage, or on your partnership, on your family dynamic, and you're realizing that something is very wrong with your friendship that came up, with your partnership. For some of you who've been with your partner for a long time, you're living amicably, and you're not divorcing, or you're not breaking up, depending on if you have children or not. For whatever reason, you're just cohabitating as friends. That's not for all of you guys, so don't trip out, if that's not your case. Okay, I'm speaking to a lot of people here, hopefully. But the devil is here, and the devil is very strong Capricorn energy, strong Earth energy. But with the magician here and the devil, you know, maybe this is who you need to go to, because something is really like, there's a devil energy trying to attack you and your relationship. And I feel like with a death card in reverse, um, this is something that could have happened, like I said, last Halloween season. Um, people do spell work all the time, and they do alchemy all the time, magic all the time. But everyone gets kicked up in around Halloween, around Samhain, around All Souls Day, All Saints Day. When the veil is thin, the veil between worlds is very, very thin. It's actually up, on the 31st. Um, and maybe, somebody did something to sabotage your relationship. And, you're doing what you have to do with the divine feminine energy to heal this, to get the devil out of your energy. So maybe you're being told by the magician that, yes, maybe you already know this, but when we speak to an alchemist or a shaman or a healer, they're going to confirm what we already know, and they're going to help us remove this completely from our lives. Maybe this is something that's been chasing you for a long time. Maybe it's something that's been chasing your partner for a long time, and now it's causing a problem in the relationship or the marriage, whether to stay or go, or a family dynamic that's being ripped up and destroyed by the devil. Okay, you're in good hands though. It's just that the devil is upright, and it's making you stay put and not move forward. And definitely, it definitely stopped a rebirth. Somebody or somebody's trying to take away your spiritual gift, Sagittarius, or your partner's spiritual gift, Sagittarius, or creating a dynamic where whatever you're doing, especially if you're on a public platform, someone's watching you and seething in jealousy and causing problems, wreaking havoc in your life and your relationship. Your partner could be becoming depressed. You could be seeing a change in your partner. There is love here, though. So listen, as long as you have love for each other, okay, and no one's, being physically abusive here, you might want to, fix this and know that, if you guys still have love for each other, then the spell has not yet been so successful. It has wreaked havoc and it's caused you guys to have a lot of issues and, a pain and suffering, crying, being miserly, being overly miserly, not being able to see the forest from the trees, being in a very dark place, even though you're getting spiritual gifts. I feel like, as long as you have love for yourself and your partner loves you and you love your partner, that, the devil is not going to win. Okay. So a lot of people do witchcraft, guys. Witchcraft isn't bad. It's your intentions that make it bad. Okay. If you do white magic, then you're a light worker. You're a healer. Okay. You're here to do God's work. You're protected in your energy because you're a good person. And that's white magic, white witchcraft, a light worker, same thing. Okay. If you are an eclectic witch, that means you work with both light and dark. But some people are just really dark. They do dark work. They do dark alchemy. Now the magician, okay, the magician has knowledge of all esoteric magic. Okay. Um, they can be, they can read books about esoteric and the occult. They're heavy into the occult study. Does not mean that they do anything on that level, but to get to where they are, the alchemists, they need to understand, how witchcraft works, especially if it's like anything to do with Riders of the Dawn, Riders of the Golden Dawn, whatever you want to call that. I believe it's the Book of Thoth, or yeah, like Aleister Crowley, the occultist. Um, I'm sure the magician is, talks about Freemasonry and, a lot of secret societies and stuff like that. But they have to know, they have to understand, they have to know both light and dark to heal you. Okay, and maybe this is you. Maybe you like to dive really deep into the esoteric. There's nothing wrong with knowing that. Knowledge is power. Maybe you're trying to heal yourself. But for many of you, you got an appointment finally from this magician, this wizard, this shaman, this healer, to come in and talk to them. And you're going to tell them your situation and what you've been working on and your gifts and how it's affecting your relationship and you're not able to move forward. And they're going to in fact, tell you what you thought, that there's a devil energy, an entity trying to wreak havoc on your life. And right now the devil is winning, but you still have love for your partner and your partner still has love for you and you still have love for yourself, even though you are missing out on a rebirth. It could have been a Scorpio who did this to you. Okay. Somebody who worked with the dark magic. Okay. Like I said, it could have been a Scorpio. Let's see here. Give me that. 9 of Wands, the wounded healer. So, I see you in the future, if not now, gathering items and stuff together to make your house a safe haven again. Okay. Maybe you had somebody come into your home and place something in your home that you've come across. It was hidden and you found it and you brought it to the, this was, I'm seeing like an amulet or an object that was cursed. And somebody who came into your home, could have been like a Scorpio, like I said, placed this in your home and they cursed the object, they cursed the amulet. Okay. This is getting very specific, guys. Okay. And this is what happened. This is what's been transpiring since then. And you found it, you came across it. Okay. And you brought it to the magician, you brought it to the alchemist, you brought it to the healer, the shaman, and they're telling you that this amulet is cursed, and they're telling you what to do about it and what to do, and you're in the process of guarding your property. Maybe you're placing salt around the perimeter of your home. Salt around the perimeter of your home. Oh my God, guys, sorry. You may be, you know, reorganizing your home, cleaning your home. You know, you got Palo Santo, you got the Yerba Santa, you have the mugwort, the sage, right? And you're smudging, right? You're playing angelic music, you're moving stuff around, you're taking out old photos and you're placing them in different places. Anything of this, anything that the Scorpio has, doesn't necessarily have to be Scorpio sun, can be their moon, their rising, whatever, or something that happened last October during Halloween season, right? But you came across the item. Like this person didn't ever think that you were going to find the item for whatever reason. Okay. Um, and I don't put it past this person because this person is very low vibration. They might be very powerful in their darkness, but they can't mess with the light too much because they need to refuel it. You understand? So, but it looks like, yeah, you're the wounded. You've been wounded by this. You know, it has affected you, Sagittarius. And you're guarding your home, you're guarding your property, you're guarding your belongings, you're guarding everything in your home, your children, whoever lives, cohabitate with you, your partner, right? And you're doing the necessary work. So instead of, you thought about leaving, or your partner thought about leaving, and the magician is saying, don't leave. It's witchcraft. There's black magic placed on your marriage to fail and for you to lose your spiritual gifts and not be able to move forward. But since this is your divine counterpart, the love is still there. So even though the devil is upright, I have a strong feeling that you're going to get past this. Absolutely. Cross watcher, this could be you and your energy. Let me know. Something keeping you at home, not able to move forward, not going to see your healer and then going right home, going straight home, protecting your home. The Emperor. Okay, so this is divine masculine energy coming through. You have help from, I just got chills. You have help from somebody who has passed on, who's no longer in the living. Can be a father, it can be a grandfather, can be an uncle, somebody who was very spiritual, somebody who was married, somebody who had children, somebody who had a business. It's a very spiritual and grounded man coming through on the other side to fight the demon, to fight this devil. Okay, coming in to aid you. Okay, and not allowing this low vibration to take away your gifts and to destroy your life. So you have protection. You definitely have protection, Sagittarius. You definitely have protection, Cross Watcher. Guys, let me know if this resonates with you. You know, when a couple is when a couple is cursed, or somebody places witchcraft on your marriage, on your relationship, okay, it's really, you can really, it can destroy your marriage because your partner could be acting out of sorts. Okay, so if you're involved with especially strong Cancer energy, strong Pisces energy, if your partner has those placements, then you know what I'm talking about. Maybe you have those placements or whatever. Swap it up, flip reverse, guys. Still a general reading, but these are very, very important messages. If your partner started becoming different and acting like you were losing them, like that they were They were drifting away. It's like their soul was being taken, and you don't recognize their energy anymore. It's because a third party placed, for whatever reason, witchcraft on your marriage for it to fail, and witchcraft on you for you to fail with your gifts that you've had since a child. Okay, so let me clarify the devil and the emperor here. What's going to happen? Queen of Swords in the reverse. I see you doing some type of cord cutting to get the devil out of your energy, or maybe the person who did it to you is a Scorpio, and maybe it could have been two people. It could have been a Capricorn and a Scorpio who did this to you, and you're cutting them out. You're cutting them out of your life. You're getting downloads from your spirit guide or a passed on ancestor to cut this person out of your lives. So you know who this person is, and you know that now you have the proof, because something that they left, the amulet that was cursed that they left, belonged to them, and you recognize it. And then it was confirmed by the alchemist, right, by the magician, that it was a cursed item. So you're getting rid of it. You're throwing it out somewhere far away from your home, and you're being divinely guided to do so. Okay, let's see what happens with your relationship, guys. Okay, let's see what happens with your relationship. Spirit, show me what's going on with the relationship for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stelliums, and Cross Watchers. Four of Swords in reverse. So you're needing much rest and much sleep and much more self-care, because you can't believe that this happened to your life, and this energy came into your life. So you're really needing more rest and more sleep. Maybe you're not feeling well. You know that something's wrong with you. So just getting some rest and some sleep. You can be getting downloads while you're sleeping of what to do. The High Priestess in the upright position. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So you are now gaining back your gifts. Okay. You talk with the alchemist. You've been advised, right? Even though you have your gifts are now heightening. So the devil is losing. Okay. And the High Priestess is here, right? So you're working with the moon energy, and you're doing candles, and you're working with crystals, and you're working with the divine feminine. You know what I mean? You definitely, have spiritual gifts, Sagittarius. Maybe some of you are an empath, natural born empath. If you are a Sagittarius rising or moon, and you have Cancer in your sun, then you're definitely a natural empath. You're naturally intuitive, right? So what this person wanted from you was your natural gifts that they don't have. Okay. So they're like incubus, succubus, nasty, black magic, dark magic, graveyard dirt, all that stuff, disgusting stuff. That the lowest form of magic that they can do. They're powerful in that darkness. And they want your light, and they can't have it, Saggy. Okay. They can keep the devil to themselves. Okay. Because that's what they are. They're the goddamn devil. Okay. Opposite of you, cross-watcher. Cross-watcher, unless this is you, that you did this out of spite, out of jealousy, out of seethingness, you better get down on your knees and pray, because you will be hitting your karma, because Saggy's not having this. And Saggy's partner is still in love with them, not you. If that was the case where you wanted Saggy's man, you're not getting it. If that was the case where you wanted Saggy's woman, you're not getting it. Okay? If that was the case where you just wanted Saggy's life to go to hell, go to shit, that's not happening. Okay? But for many cross watchers, you're just wondering what's going on. Sagittarius is acting different. Or maybe your Saggy is your partner. Swap it up, flip it, reverse it, guys, and please let me know. Three of Swords reversed. Yep. Nope. third party tried to come in and take your partner and take your gifts from you. This is very common. It happens all the time. Okay. And the more and more we go into this age of Aquarius, the more and more we're going to be talking about it and bringing into the mainstream. So the Three of Swords in reverse means removal of a third party and moving forward with your partner. So if there's a situation where your partner cheated or almost cheated, you are forgiving them and they are forgiving you. Swap it up, flip it, reverse it. Maybe you did it, whatever. Okay? Because you both were under the influence of the devil. Both were under the influence of psychic attack. But that is no longer. Okay? You've reversed it and you've gone higher. And you have support on the 3D and the 5D. So I always say in every reading when this comes up, because witchcraft comes up a lot and black magic comes up a lot, and I'm a tarot card reader, so magic is real, okay? But I don't believe in that type of. I don't mess with that type of magic. I don't like that type of magic. I like white magic, okay? I like earth magic. I like practical magic, okay? I like law of attraction. I like ceremonial work, ceremonial magic. I'm all about the light. I'm a light worker. So I don't like what the other person, was doing. I won't even deal with that person. But you're powerful enough in your own light, Saggy, that you picked it up and then you went for a second opinion and a third opinion, and then you started getting downloads and hits from your ancestors and your guides. And you and your partner decided to work it out and move past it. Okay, you found that cursed amulet. You got to let me know what it was, guys. If it was like an evil eye, if it was like a horseshoe, if it was some type of crystal, even that could have been, it could have been a hamster. It was something that looks like repels negative energy, but the object was cursed by the person who cursed your marriage, who cursed your life. Okay, so it was tricky. And you found it and you knew it belonged to that person. That person's karma made you find it. You were never supposed to find it. They hid it somewhere so deep in your home. Maybe in a couch, stuck down in a couch, and you found it. And maybe you asked them, you left it. Oh, that's not mine. Isn't that yours? No, I don't have that. Doesn't belong to me. It doesn't belong to, it could be a hairpin, okay, that had a crystal on it or something like that. Something ornate, something amuletish. Okay. They cursed it and it belonged to them. And you confronted them and they're saying, no, it's not mine. Isn't that yours? Trying to make you think that, maybe your partner is cheating on you, or trying to make your partner think that you were cheating on them, vice versa. Swap it up, flip it, reverse it, guys. Can't say it enough, but it's not working. They are under heavy karma, under heavy judgment, and you are in high priestess energy here. You are shining bright like all the stars and the beautiful moon. And you're all full of this sacred knowledge. And all this really did was wreak havoc a little bit, but the process of going through what you had to go through and realizing who your enemies are could have been a blood relative. I'm not surprised. Okay. On either side of you and your partner. Okay. Who did this. And now you guys are like, nope, no more. We're moving forward. We have love for each other, and that's all we need. Congratulations, Sagittarius. You beat the devil. Okay. For those of you still going through the process of this, maybe this, video was a confirmation for you. Let me know in the comments, guys. I really would love to hear about this. As we get more and more into the harvest season, it's going to be more and more apparent that the veil is thin. The veil is very thin. And that, magic is real and people really do this to hurt people. People are jealous of your energy. Energy is everything, guys. But love always wins. Love always wins. Light always wins over dark. I'm going to pull an oracle card from Nature's Whispers Oracle. A message from my little spirit guide for you guys. Okay. Okay, let's see which card wants to come through. Okay, I'll take this one. Assurance. Number 14. The 14th card in the tarot, I believe, is Temperance, and that's our guardian angel. So here we have this beautiful naiad. We actually have two naiads here. This gorgeous tree, this green tree. 3 naiads. Ooh, I see more. So you definitely have like a you definitely have like earthbound spirits helping you. Maybe you work with the Fey realm. Maybe you work with a goddess who is of like a fairy, or a forest priestess, or like a druid, something like that. Maybe you have that in your lineage. And assurance means that you're sure to grow and to prosper. Here comes that tree of life again. It could have been a tree of life amulet this person always wore. They had it forever. Or maybe it was like like something to do with their hair or something like that. Gotta let me know, guys. But you're being assured that your heart chakra is beautifully open, and Mother Earth and the divine feminine are here to save you, to help you, to guide you. And that's it. You're healed. You're done. So if you're not feeling healed yet, know that you will be. Stay positive. Keep your keep your positive vibes to yourself, and pray for your partner when they're at home and they're not at home. Clear out your home, clear out your car. Protect your neighbors, and know that you have help, and you have your gifts. So whatever was taken from you, or was attempted to be taken from you, and wreak havoc for your life for almost a year now, it's over. And or it's going to be over. Whenever you hear this message, it's going to start to the energy is going to start to shift if you didn't already start working on this. Okay, Saggies, I love you guys so much. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and love to hear from you. I'm sending you much love and light and good luck. I know you're going to get through this time. And I will see you in the next reading. Bye-bye.